Thank you for your interest in dermatology. My name is Dr. Valerie Callender. As chair of the American Academy of Dermatology's Diversity Task Force, I invite you to learn more about our specialty and how we can support your efforts and mentor you as you consider a career in dermatology. As our diverse society continues to grow, the field of dermatology needs capable and dedicated individuals from various backgrounds to provide quality patient care to people of all skin types. This short video will introduce you to members of our Academy who have pursued a career in dermatology and how their background has brought a unique perspective to this field.
Today, more than ever before, a changing population is changing the face of dermatology, ushering in a new era that is particularly fascinating when you consider the fact that by the year 2050, minorities will comprise at least 50% of the population in the United States.
If you want to have an impact on your fellow humans and you go into dermatology, especially if you're of a minority background or have interest in minorities, you can make an impact as a single person a lot more in dermatology than in many other fields.
I think America is in dire need of more ethnically diverse dermatologists. We have to face up to the reality that many of these minorities will reside in areas that are either considered underprivileged areas or underserved areas. So I think if we are indeed going to be capable of fulfilling the practice needs for these populations, statistics suggest that minority dermatologists or minority physicians in general are much more likely to go back and practice in these areas.
The field of dermatology is underrepresented by minorities currently. And if we want to truly match the reflection of what the United States population will be in the future and what it already is, then there needs to be much more emphasis on training of minority dermatologists.
Our society is becoming more and more diverse. It's important that dermatology reflects that diversity as a specialty.
As a dermatologist, I think it's wonderful to be exposed to people of various backgrounds, and I learn from these patients every day. So as the population changes, I think dermatology changes, and there's always room for more knowledge.
Above all, everyone knows how important it is for patients to feel comfortable with a physician who can truly understand what they're going through and what they need.
I actually have lots of patients now that seek me out because I am of the same ethnicity, and I think that there's some common ground and a level of comfort that's shared when you can relate to your physician.
Oftentimes you're going in to see a physician when there's something wrong, there's an illness or something that a patient is concerned about. So they're at a sort of a highly vulnerable situation. And so if you can feel comfortable with that person, and oftentimes the comfort level is sort of defined by what one looks like.
The reality is, there are just not enough trained doctors representing different ethnicities to meet the needs of today's and tomorrow's patients with skin of color.
I think there's a great need for a dermatologist who have a special interest in patients with skin of color. Patients with skin of color suffer a lot with pigmentary diseases as well as keloids and scars, and we don't have enough dermatologists who are seeing those patients, for one thing, and also we don't have enough who are doing research in those areas. So these patients are suffering, and yet the research is not moving forward.
Blacks and Hispanics are not coming to see us quickly enough. By the time they come to us, their disease is more advanced.
For those just entering the field, dermatology offers challenges and tremendous rewards.
As a first-year medical student, I know how hard it is to get dermatology residencies, so I plan to prepare myself by doing research, getting competitive grades, and getting good board scores so that I'm a competitive applicant.
Success in the specialty of dermatology is up to you, and you can make it happen through your hard work and dedication.
I would say to all minority medical students who are considering entering the field of dermatology that you really have to excel in your academic studies. That's because dermatology has become the most competitive residency program in the United States.
With determination and resilience, I think there is virtually any mountain you can climb.
If you work hard and if you get a mentor who will help you, a dermatologist who can help you do research and to develop your application, you can succeed in getting into dermatology.
And at this pivotal point in our history as a nation, you can become an important part of an exciting field at a time when the need has never been greater.
We need them. We need those folks in the field of dermatology. I think they add value. They add interesting experiences.
The more we have represented individuals of various backgrounds, the more we'll be educated and the better able to serve our patients.
We definitely need as many people of color, of all backgrounds, as much as possible.
We need you.
We need you. We need you.
And I need you. And if you're interested in dermatology, and you're a first through fourth year medical student from an ethnically and socioeconomically diverse background, we invite you to complete an application to participate in the Academy's Diversity Mentorship Program. And for more information, please visit the Academy's website at aad.org, and welcome to the exciting world of dermatology.